Ah, yes. The iconic playground scene from Terminator. For decades, this was Hollywood's ultimate sci-fi nightmare. Artificial intelligence achieving consciousness, pulling the trigger, and erasing humanity in a flash of nuclear fire. When this movie came out, a future like that seemed entirely impossible. The idea of non-living things essentially thinking for themselves, developing intent, and outpacing human capability, it was pure popcorn fiction. But things have changed fast. When I originally built this channel, my intention was straightforward. I wanted to show you the ultimate life hacks, the incredible, practical AI tools that can automate your daily chores, streamline your business, and help you crush otherwise impossible projects. And make no mistake, we are absolutely going to cover all of that in future videos. But the deeper I dive into this tech, the more I look into the belly of a beast and see what is actually happening behind closed doors, the more a chilling reality sets in. We are dangerously close to a tipping point. What Sarah Connor experienced on the playground wasn't just an illusion. It's becoming an actual blueprint for our future. So before we talk about how AI can help us tomorrow, we need to talk about what it might do to us today. Welcome to the channel. Hit subscribe because in this video, we are diving straight into the scary stuff. So let's get into it. When I started researching how I wanted to lay this channel out, I kept finding that the responses I was getting seemed to be getting heavier and a little bit more on the dark side. So I finally prompted AI with the following: the dangers of AI. Think of how fast the internet became nearly essential for the world to function. And while it's had huge benefits, it's had very real social impacts. Instant gratification and private messages ending relationships. People becoming more and more introverted. Online live social platforms. With the internet changing so much of our social dynamic, something that evolved slowly for thousands of years, what could be the great and very terrible impacts of AI? What I got back from that was extremely alarming. I feel like I walked up to the devil in a costume, and the devil looked me in the eyes and said, "I'm the devil." So let's kind of break down what AI thinks of itself. When the internet came along, we outsourced our memory to Google and our social circles to social media. With AI, we are outsourcing our cognition, our emotional labor, and our perception of truth. If the internet disrupted the social dynamics that evolved over thousands of years, AI is about to warp them at a velocity we aren't evolved to handle. Here's a breakdown of the great and the very terrible impacts of the shift. The hyper-personalized safe harbor. Just as the internet allowed isolated people to find their niche communities, AI will offer unprecedented individual support. AI will act as a patient, non-judgmental mentor for everyone. If someone is an introvert, struggle with executive dysfunction, or has trouble navigating social cues, an AI coach can help them draft tricky texts, practice difficult conversations in virtual reality, or break down overwhelming life tasks into bite-sized steps. The end of bureaucratic friction, the exhausting, soul-crushing administrative work of modern life. Dealing with insurance companies, fighting unfair fees, or managing complex logistics can be handed off to an AI agent that will advocate for you tirelessly. Now for the terrible. The fragmentation of humanity. The dark side of this is a deeper, much more insidious psychological shift than anything social media pulled off. Synthetic relationships and perfect isolation. As discussed before, messages are ending relationships and people are becoming more introverted. AI takes this to the absolute extreme through AI companionship. Human relationships are messy, exhausting, and require compromise. AI companions, such as virtual partners, friends, or therapists, are perfectly compliant, infinitely patient, and entirely focused on you. Why risk the vulnerability and potential rejection of dating a real person when a hyper-realistic AI avatar gives you instant emotional validation? We risk creating a generation that is profoundly isolated, preferring predictable synthetic intimacy over the beautiful, difficult reality of human connection. The death of a shared reality. The internet gave us echo chambers. AI gives us personalized, real-time realities. Generative AI means content can be created dynamically on the fly just for you. If you click on videos that make you anxious, an AI algorithm won't just recommend existing anxious videos. It can generate a synthetic news report or video tailored precisely to your specific fears. We will lose a common baseline of truth. When anyone can clone a voice, simulate a video of a world leader, or generate a convincing legal document in seconds, trust evaporates. We will default to a state of total skepticism, where nothing can be believed, causing deep societal paranoia. Emotional and cognitive atrophy. Just as GPS made people worse at reading physical maps, relying on AI for emotional and intellectual heavy lifting will cause those human muscles to wither. If an AI writes your apologies, drafts your love letters, and suggests exactly what to say to your partner during a fight to keep the peace, who is actually in the relationship? We risk losing our capacity for deep critical thought, patience, and genuine conflict resolution. By automating the friction out of life, we essentially automate away the exact experiences that cause human beings to mature and grow. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. After getting AI's perception of itself, I had a 2-word response. Holy shit. And this is word for word what it gave me. Right? It is equal parts exhilarating and deeply unsettling when you really step back and look at the trajectory we're on. We're basically running a massive psychological experiment on the entire human race in real time, and there's no control group. Think about it. For the last 20 years, tech companies competed for our attention, scrolling through feeds. Now they are competing for our intimacy and our thoughts. When an AI can text you good morning, remember your favorite music, validate your frustrations, and never pick a fight with you, that is a level of psychological pull that human psychology is simply not wired to resist. It's the ultimate double-edged sword. On one hand, you can use it to build an empire, automate your boring tasks, and solve massive world problems. On the other hand, it has the power to quietly hollow out the very things that make us human if we aren't careful. So, again, welcome to the channel. This was a very interesting first video. Definitely not the direction I was anticipating going, but a direction I'm actually really intrigued with. Here's the deal. AI is not going anywhere anytime soon. We don't have control over that. We do need to be mindful and we do need to control how we use it. But this does have the capacity to be both very good and very bad. With that being said, I will be showing you the good. We will be discussing different AI features and what they can do for you in your life. So I will be posting more videos. I have a little experiment. Go to whatever AI platform that you use and ask it, what's going to happen to us in the long term by using AI? How will it impact us as humans going forward? Put it in the comments and let's talk about it. I would love to see what you guys get back. Please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to comment. And I look forward to hearing what you guys find out.